Good day, what's up everybody? Troy Hypertrophy Governor Brown here, and we are going to show you how to really build a substantial tricep in one exercise. So the thing about this movement, with the problem with most tricep pushdown exercises, especially if we're using the rope attachment, the problem is that it's a great exercise at the top of the range, but we don't get much when we're in this bottom position. We don't get much of a contraction. Here, we get a really good stretch, but we can't get a good contraction in that bottom position. So it's a good idea, how can we actually take this exercise and plus it? How can we 10x it? So what you could do to get more isolation in that bottom position is actually take a step back. Check it out. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take 4 steps back, okay? So you'll be here in this position, go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 steps back. So to get more isolation in that bottom position, what we're going to do here is where we get more activation and more isolation in that bottom position from a tricep standpoint. But you won't get as much emphasis on the stretch in that top position. You will here, but you won't here. So we're primarily working the tricep through different strength curves. So here we're going to get more emphasis at the bottom. So I'm going to do 7 reps in this position. And I'm really going to activate and contract as hard as I can in that bottom position. So this is where it gets really hard, is in that bottom position. I'm going to do 7 reps. Once I've done 7, with good 1 second hold contractions, take 1 step in. Now the movement and the range of motion becomes a little greater. So now I'm coming up a little higher. So the only thing that moves here, everyone, is you want to make sure that the only thing that moves is your forearm. The upper arm must stay still. Keep the humerus still, the humerus joint. 1 more, and hold. 1 more step in again. Depress the scapula. Keeping the back a little bit more straighter now. Now it's starting to get a little harder at the top of the range. Less activation at the bottom. Hold. 7 reps. 2 more. Depress the scapula. And then the last one. Now it's getting hard at that top position. This is where it gets hard. In the top and mid-range position. Nothing in the bottom. Nice tall back, core tight. Don't move the delts. Allow the upper arms not to move. Just allow the forearms to move only. 2 more. 1 more. Okay, so that's one thing that you can do. That was 1 whole set. So what we did is we started here. We did 7 reps, 7 reps, 7 reps, 7 reps, and we effectively hit all different points of the strength curve. Remember, if you want to get more isolation in that bottom position, take a step back. Another thing you can do too, what I do a lot of, is I'll be here, I'll do it in 2 phases. I'll get a focus here on the bottom position with a good contraction here. Remember, this is where it's hard when I'm stepping back. And to get more at the top, in the stretch position, I will reverse it and allow my spine and my head to run down my spine so that way my back is nice and straight. I flex my biceps here, and it allows my triceps to be in a very stretched position. And I make sure I line up the band with my humerus. So remember, the body works best in straight lines. Flex the bicep here, and extend. Lock the lat in place, and depress the scapula. Keep good posture. There's nowhere to go here. The only way I can cheat is by allowing my upper arms to come up. As you can see, the thing here I'm looking at, if I use the mirror, is I want that straight line with the cable machine, with the rope, and also with my humerus joint. So everything lines up in perfect position. And now I'm getting an immense contraction, not just at the top, but also in that bottom position. And I think that's where most people find the most hardest point of a tricep pushdown, is not really getting an effective isolation contraction in that bottom position. Here, when you're going reverse, the tension is from top to bottom. So we would be here, 10 to 12 reps. Take a step forward, get your breath, nice deep diaphragmatic breaths, and then you can go straight into this exercise. And I find it's all the way, there's constant tension from start to finish, especially when you flex your biceps in that top position. That's it for me. Troy Hypertrophy Governor out. And don't forget, guys, like, share, subscribe. If you like this kind of content, leave a comment below. If I'm talking complete BS, send me a comment. Positive or negative comments are all welcome. I'll see you, my friend, on the next video. Take care. Cheerio.